It's a case of not too young to run or not yet ready.
My life starts very early because when I be there 10 years old, police enter my village, scatter the place.
To free movement.
Now violation of my right, my arrest, my detention,
Yes.
my restriction.
Now since that night, now I make decision as a 10-year-old say, when I reach time, I go fight to ensure safety.
We still dey under neo-colonial control. Now we come dey inside internal recolonization by our.
Okay, here you go.
So let's turn around this way because it's a little better than taking a picture of that elevator. Come on in. Here, come on here, anybody. Who's visiting from?
Gentlemen visiting.
Oh, fantastic. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much.
An inspiring politician. Are you an aspiring politician?
Running for office next year as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So next time I come here,
Yeah, you'll have a motorcade and flag.
But I hope you guys don't waste all your money on motorcades. Like we do in Nigeria, you know.
No, we don't actually. This is not my motor.
Yes. Yes.
We're good?
Salami, you want to hand that? Okay.
Yeah.
One more, please.
Yep. Got you.
Yes. Are you too? Oh, good. That's great. I'm just going to change my clothes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Really
Nice to see you. All the best. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good luck with your election
Thank
campaign.
you.
You get some advice from him. You can't lose. He's won about 12 times. All right. See you later. All the best. Thank you. Thanks. Have a great
Thank
day.
you.
Nice to see you. Okay.
Thanks very much. You didn't bring our buttons. You have given one to the mayor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
So this is the second floor, and on the second floor we have the councillor's office. Let me take you through. Remember where we were upstairs? So upstairs, this is the place that holds the upstairs. This is the chamber, and that's our internal, internal thing, but that's really the Hall of Honor where everybody that has fought and got killed in the war, all their names for Toronto are down on the book over there. Wow. All right, so. Come on.
That's amazing. Me, you're just about. And then that's the highest person you can see in the city of Toronto. That's the mayor of Toronto, yeah. It's amazing.
That's the protocol office over there. Everybody, if you come down with flags and and these are the offices of the councillors. Excuse me, I gotta. So every councillor, this is where we'll be talking about the city of Toronto. Okay. Because it's a big city. Every councillor has an office, and we have staff of about, it depends how you split your budget, 3 to 5 people.
Okay.
The city provides services, secretarial services. They provide assistance, but we as individuals run our own offices.
Okay. So you're allowed to, have a staff.
We're given a budget.
Okay.
We're given a budget. The city pays. So, this is my first one. Can we get you guys some coffee or some tea? No. Especially this morning. Help yourselves. So, please, grab a seat.
Where do you sit, Mama? You sit over here?
Yeah.
No, fine. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. Yes. Well, welcome to Toronto.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy your visit. Although I know this is you haven't been here very often, but we hope that you get to visit us a little bit more often.
Actually, I was here. The last time I was here, I was in Montreal, and we had, I think it was a World Social Forum.
Okay.
Yes, the World Social Forum in Montreal. and attended that, and that was the last time I was in Canada.
Well, Canada is a nice place to be, and it welcomes people from all over the world. We have close to, I would say, 100,000+ Nigerians in Canada. In Toronto, we have about 55 to 60,000 of Nigerians. They are indeed people that love life, people that work hard, and people that are there to make sure that when the call comes out, that they're there to support and they're there to help fellow citizens. In Canada, the city of Toronto is the most ethnically visible minorities, largest city. We're close to 3 million people. This is in the city of Toronto. In the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, we're about 8 to 10 million. But in the city of Toronto, we have over 50% is people of visible minorities, people of I can say color. Africans, South Asians, Chinese, and we all get along together. We have in our federal cabinet, we have more Sikh ministers than they have in India, just to give you an example.
Wow.
In the city of Toronto, we do have a variety of people. I would say that close to 80% of the councillors are people that are first or second generation immigrants. We have a lot of Italians, we have some Greeks, we have some Africans, we have a South Asian, and we have a few Chinese. So that makeup is there to be made, and we all work together in order to promote ourselves.
So, are you allowed as a city to have international relationships?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We have signed a lot of MOUs with different cities.
Okay.
And as a city,
But that's for other cities, not other countries.
well, country to country will come from the federal government,
Okay.
but city to city can. We can set up friendship agreements between cities. As a city, we have close to 7 or 8 friendships, and we have a lot of cities MOUs. We also are looking to do area to area. So the area of, let's say, Scarborough Agincourt, we can do something with the area in Abuja or Lagos, and those are different things.
So one quick question I have, it's a big question for us in Nigeria right now. It's the issue of restructuring. Our federal government is not seen as balanced enough. There's not enough devolution of power. It seems like we're a unitary government. And I think Canada has been through this a lot, where you even have a part of Canada, I think Quebec at the time saying they want to leave Canada. Because
we have had our trials and tribulations.
Yes. So how did you handle that? How did you handle the demand for autonomy? More autonomy.
We were at a time central government, and the central government had a lot of power. In the 19th of power, so more autonomy was given to the regions.
Okay.
For example, one of the federal institutions that they run is immigration.
Yes.
And people immigrating in Canada will immigrate for all of Canada. And then Quebec said, look, we want to select our own people. Then Ontario started doing this. So right now, the provinces, or what you call states in Europe, in Nigeria, 32 or 36, how many is it?
36 states.
36. So
And the federal capital
right. So every area, like every state, has its own input. We have our own, the state has its own environmental ministry, has its own transportation ministry. But when it comes to transportation right across Canada, like planes and railroad and shipping, that's the federal.
What about police?
Police, we have the federal police, which is actually Royal Canadian Mounted Police. And above that, we have CSIS, which is similar to CIA, or the secret police, as they call it. But every municipality has its own police force.
Okay.
And every province, well, there's 2 provinces that they have their own police force. The province of Ontario and the province of Quebec. The other provinces, or the other municipalities, they do not have their own police force. So what do? They rent from the federal government.
Okay.
So the city of, like in a northern village, where they don't have, they will be looked after by the RCMP, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. They will rent the services of the individuals, the police force, but they will be locally engaged, but they will be, reporting to the federal government.
What about the judiciary?
Judiciary, we have the province of, every province has its own lower court, and the federal government has the upper court. So let's say if it's traffic tickets, they will be looked by the city. If it's anything that has a theft, that will be looked by the province. But if it's anything higher than that, they will be federally. So you deal with it, the judiciary is dealt with locally. I mean, I'm not talking about the city, I'm talking about the province, the state. And if they want to appeal, they can appeal to the Federal Court of Canada, which is the Supreme Court. Everybody can appeal there, and everybody's case can be heard there. If it's less than 2 years, the charges are looked by the provincial. If it's more than 2 years, they're federal charges. And I think we're structured for time.
Yes,
Sir,
yes.
why don't you and I come on over here,
Okay.
okay? And I'll get you on this side, and I'll present the certificate to you from the city, and welcome you to the city, and wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you so
And
much.
good luck, and may the people of Nigeria choose the right person to be leader. And if that's, they think it's you, I guess next time we'll see you in Toronto, you'll be here as the president of Nigeria.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
So, you know, yeah, I know you gotta go to 12
see.
o'clock.
Yeah, 12 o'clock.
Well,
1 minute.
you better get moving.
All right,
I'll work with
Thank
you.
you.
Okay,
Thanks
okay.
very much.
Nigeria, they use computer. The leaders of Nigeria, they use radio where they turn the knob.